Charlie Gracie. 1. Biography of Charlie Gracie. With his emphatic, hiccuping vocal style, strong and elemental guitar work, and engaging personality, Charlie Gracie was one of the first truly international rock and roll stars, rising to fame in the United States as well as Great Britain. Embracing a style that mixed pop, rockabilly, and R&B, Gracie was also Philadelphia's first rock and roll star, the first successful artist on that city's famed Cameo Records, as well as an early regular on American Bandstand. Gracie was still in high school when he began performing at local talent shows, parties, and social events, and he released his first single in 1953. He was a seasoned performer when he recorded Butterfly in 1957, which became a #1 hit in America and the UK months later. He scored another major hit with Fabulous, and became only the second American rock and roller to do a British tour. While Gracie would continue to record through the 60s, digging deeper into his R&B influences, he would never have another major hit in America, but he continued to perform regularly in the United States as well as England, Europe, and the Netherlands. Gracie was cited as a major influence by George Harrison, Graham Nash, Van Morrison, and Paul McCartney. Beginning in 2001, Gracie began recording again with the album I'm Alright, and in 2011, he teamed with studio legend Al Kooper to cut the LP For the Love of Charlie. 2. Life. Born May 14, 1936, the same day as Bobby Darin, with his surname originally spelled Gracie, Charlie Gracie grew up in South Philadelphia, listening to country music and big band jazz. At age 10, he obtained his first guitar, and by 15 he was a prodigy, performing regularly and winning contests on the simulcast radio and television show of early jazz great Paul Whiteman. Signed first to Cadillac Records, Gracie's first single, Boogie Woogie Blues, recorded in 1951, was not a hit, nor were a couple of follow-ups for other labels. In 1956, he was signed to the fledgling Cameo label. Gracie's first recording for the label consisted of 2 songs written by the label's co-owners, Bernie Lowe and Cal Mann, Butterfly and 99 Ways. With repeated appearances on American Bandstand, as well as The Ed Sullivan Show and other TV programs of the day, Gracie's popularity soared, and by April 1957, Butterfly had reached #1 in the States. Butterfly also became a chart topper for crooner Andy Williams the same year. Gracie's style was not as raucous as fellow early rockers such as Gene Vincent or Eddie Cochran, but he made up for any loss of grit with an undeniable professionalism and easy likability. Likability guitar style has been described as a mix of rockabilly, jump blues, swing, and country boogie, while his vocals incorporate pop, blues, R&B, and rock and roll influences. 3. Successes. Another Manlow composition, Fabulous, followed Butterfly in the spring of 1957, reaching #16 in the US and #8 in the UK. Gracie subsequently toured the UK, only the second American rock and roll act to tour there, following Bill Haley and the Comets headlining at the Hippodrome Theater. He scored only one further hit in America, I Love You So Much It Hurts, written by country singer Floyd Tillman, which only reached #71, although it reached #14 in the UK. His biggest hit in England was yet to come, Wonder in Eyes, which reached #6 there, and he logged his final UK hit with 1957's Cool Baby. Gracie continued to record for Cameo into 1958. When he had a falling out with Lowe, Gracie would later file suit against Cameo for unpaid royalties. Dick Clark, who had a business relationship with Cameo, didn't book him on American Bandstand after that, and Gracie faded from the charts. He recorded for several other labels into the 60s, including Coral and Roulette, and he continued to perform regularly both near Philadelphia, in the UK, and in Europe, where the rockabilly revival kept his popularity high for decades. In 2001, Gracie struck up a friendship with Quinton Jones, a guitarist and rockabilly enthusiast who ran the independent Lanark record label. Jones and Gracie began working together, with Jones anchoring the band when Gracie played a string of dates opening for Van Morrison, as well as producing his 2001 studio effort I'm Alright. In 2006, after many years out of print, Gracie's Cameo Records material was finally released on the CD compilation The Best of Charlie Gracie 1956 to 1958, and the following year, a documentary film chronicling his life story, Fabulous, was aired on PBS stations. In 2011, Gracie and Jones teamed with legendary producer and sideman Al Kooper to cut a new album. For the Love of Charlie included guest appearances from longtime fans Graham Nash, Peter Noone, of Herman's Hermits, Jimmy Vivino, from Conan O'Brien's band, and Dennis Diken, of the Smithereens. Research, Vitor Hugo Lizard Leonardi. Hello friend, I am a big music lover, and because I thought that without music I would be nothing in this life, I created this channel. The soul is the root of music, and in my humble view, everything we hear today of good music is related to the soul. If you liked it, leave your like and subscribe to the channel of this force so that new content like this can be produced. Thank you very much.